Hello, this is Penelope Foray speaking from Foray Accounting, Coaching, and QuickBooks. Today's video is a short one. It's about the question of whether to back up or create a backup file or a portable company file and how to make that decision. QuickBooks provides two ways, actually three, to create a copy of your QuickBooks data file. When is each appropriate, and how do you proceed? When you think about it, it's pretty amazing that Intuit is able to pack the lion's share of your financial data into one giant company file. Certainly, it makes it easier to separate from QuickBooks and move when necessary. There are actually three options for saving and relocating your company file. You know about backups since you should be producing them religiously. If you are not, please reconsider. You generate them so that if QuickBooks or your computer itself stops working or your file becomes corrupt, you can recreate the entire environment. Portable company files, on the other hand, are more limited and are best used when you want to save your file to a temporary location and or email it to someone else. You would only use an accountant's copy, of course, when you want me to check your progress. I'll be happy to work with you setting this up. Here's an example of the accountant's copy. The major difference when you're saving an accountant's copy or generating one, you are asked to set the dividing date. That means that anything before that date you cannot change in your company file while the accountant's copy is out. So once you save and send off an accountant's copy, you can't work on transactions created before this dividing date. The critical backup. I can't emphasize this enough. Losing your financial data can be the beginning of the end of your company. You won't know what you're owed, so you'll be unable to collect. You'll miss vendor payments. Payroll will be impossible to reconstruct, and you won't be able to submit payroll taxes. And how will you know what your income tax obligation is? It can happen to you. It happens all the time. And it is very, very unfortunate when it does happen. And I can't caution you enough. If you are not making backups, please reconsider. QuickBooks simplifies this process even for you. If you want to click File, Create Backup, you'll be asked whether or not you want to back up locally to, your choices are usually to a network folder or a thumb drive, for example. I usually recommend, if you're not on a network, that you really seriously consider a thumb drive, or commonly known as a flash drive. You can also back up to the cloud using Intuit Data Protect. Please note, however, that fees do apply for this service. If you select the local preference, click on Options to designate a location in this window. And here is your screen. I entitled this How to Save Copies or Backups. This is the critical screen. Look it over carefully. Choose your location. Notice that this is a browser for your computer, so you can in fact select a flash drive as well as the usual C drive or some other location. And you notice you have a number of options there to select from. You should choose from these options to create a backup profile. Next, you will click OK. Then next, QuickBooks will ask when you want to save your backup copy and offer some scheduling options. When you are done, click Finish. Please note, this is a warning, if you are using Intuit Sync Manager, and you all know who you are, there are special rules about copying the company file. Please let me help you handle this safely. Just the facts. Portable company files are more compact than backup files, and they are not as fragile. So in fact, they can be easily emailed as attachments or copied onto another computer. However, they don't contain everything that backups do. They lack, for example, letters, logos, attachments, images, and templates. Don't use this option if changes will be made, since they can't be merged back into the file. Be sure to create a current backup before you begin to move your file, and that means create the backup file before you create a portable one. Now, to save a portable company file, click on File, Create Copy. You can do this to copy any kind of file. This window opens, and this is how to save copies and backups. You can see that you have your three choices there, and it's a matter of just following the wizard. So click on File, Create Copy to access any of QuickBooks' three options. Here, since we're talking about portable company files, you would select the portable company file, click the Next button. In the following window, you'll browse to a location for your file. QuickBooks will already have entered the name and will save your data in QBM format. Click Save, then OK. When QuickBooks tells you it must close and reopen your file first, click OK again. And when you're told that the file has been created. Opening the file elsewhere. When you're ready to open your portable file at another location, click File, Open or Restore Company. In that window that opens, select Restore a Portable File. The Open Portable Company File window opens. Make sure that the file's location is displayed in the Look In field. Click Open. QuickBooks then asks you where you want to restore the file. This following piece is absolutely critical. Rename your file. Unless you want to override your current company file, which you probably don't, not without saving a backup of it. You can add a date or some other identifying information to the portable company file when you save it, like a version number, so you can distinguish between the portable file company file and your regular company file. When you click Save, QuickBooks will convert your portable file to a standard company file with a QBW extension. QuickBooks makes it easy to create copies of your data, but an error here can threaten your company's future. I can help you ensure that that doesn't happen. This is the end of this presentation. I hope the information is valuable and usable for you. Remember, you can view this video at any time. It is up on YouTube, and I have included the link in my newsletter. There also are some videos posted on Facebook, and the newer ones will be loaded in on Facebook in the very near future. So you really have two places to check. I do suggest you subscribe to my newsletter if you're not, simply because you will get transcripts, PDF transcripts of the videos if you do that. Again, this is Penelope Foray of Foray Accounting, Coaching, QuickBooks. Hope you found today's video valuable, and please stay tuned. The next video will be forthcoming in August.